Hi, my name is Liz Hathway and this is my astrological look at the week ahead. That's the week starting Monday the 22nd of January 2018. We get off to a flying start this week. Moon is in Aries, which is fast forward. Moon in Aries wants to get ahead and get on with things. It doesn't want any kind of hold-ups. And it's sextile the Sun on Monday. The Sun is in Aquarius. So it's a great start to the week, you know. It gives us the potential to get a lot of things done. It's a little bit hasty, the Moon in Aries, but the Sun in Aquarius, now Saturn in Capricorn ruled, sort of creates a stabilising factor to the Moon in Aries. But it's a real go-get. Let's sort of crack on with things. So it's a great start to the week. On Wednesday, we have Mercury conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. This is, in Capricorn is sort of, you know, often claimed that Capricorn is a very ambitious sign. It wants to reach the top. But with it, conjunction with Pluto, it can also reach the bottom. It can also get to the bottom of things. There's a sort of great meeting of mind and depth, really. The ability to get to the, really to the core of issues. So it's interesting that on Wednesday we see in Davos in Switzerland the opening of the World Economic Forum conference, which is of course held every year, I think now 40 years or more. And I think this could be an interesting, quite an interesting conference as it starts under that conjunction. I mean, the mission statement of the World Economic Forum says it's about the organisation of public-private cooperations, excuse me. And that's interesting because we've just seen in the UK last week, you know, with the collapse of Carillion that, you know, the sort of private, public, was private and public get together, then, you know, quite often there is no government accountability for when things go wrong. So, you know, there's a great example there on the table if anyone wants to pick up on it. You know, it's not as easy as it might appear. So it's to get in our own lives. Of course, Mercury conjunct Pluto, it offers us an opportunity also to reflect if we want to get to the heart of the matter and to set up a plan of action, because a conjunction is the birth of something. So this could be the birth of a good idea, a great idea, and it's followed on Thursday by Mercury sextile Jupiter. So this might be as well linked to personal finance, you know, a savings plan or personal security, because Jupiter in Scorpio is quite, Scorpio is always, I find, in essence, Scorpio is quite vulnerable because it's a very emotional sign and a very willful sign. So Mercury and Pluto, you know, Pluto sextile Jupiter a few times in the coming year. So Jupiter brings that a little bit closer. What small steps can we take to move ahead with something, you know? And as I said, this could be around issues of personal security or finance. On Friday, we see Mars move out of Scorpio, where it's been very much at home. It's a very willful, Scorpio is a very willful placement for Mars. It really wants to make its mark, and it's very driven. It's incredibly, has a great energy, Mars in Scorpio, when it's, because it's that coupling of will and force. It's phenomenal. But when on Friday Mars moves into Sagittarius, it's more restless. Mars in Sagittarius is quite a restless, searching energy. It's looking for something. It's looking for an answer. It's looking for a mission. It's looking for something to crack on with, something to move ahead with. So the whole dynamic there, you know, with also now we have, we've already had the shift of, we have Venus and the Sun now in Aquarius, and we've also now got another shift with Mars moving into Sag. So they're coming into the more positive masculine signs. So this is a little less subjective and perhaps a bit more objective, and yeah, thinking ahead, certainly with Mars in Sag. On Sunday, we have then Mercury, which is still in Capricorn. Mercury in Capricorn's great, although it can be a little bit black and white in its thinking. It's not the most nuance-filled placement for Mercury. And then certainly on Sunday, you know, the Uranus square Mercury, this could be a kind of a wake-up call for Mercury in a way to, you know, expand their thinking, to think outside of the box, to get comfortable with something that is rather uncomfortable or unknown, but in any way it stimulates the mind. And whereas the Capricorn focus is still there, the Uranus is introducing a lot of new ideas and a lot of new sensations, and yeah, it's just a new energy coming into Mercury, which is a little bit unsettling perhaps. But again, because at the moment Saturn is ruling the Aquarius planets, and you know Mercury as well is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is very grounded, solid at the moment. So I think it'll just offer a new perspective. Anyway, I will be off social media for the coming month. I'm taking a break from social media, and I will see you all again in March. Have a good time. Bye.